Russia says it will be watching the Taliban's conduct in order to decide whether to recognize the insurgents. Its ambassador to Afghanistan is set to meet with the Taliban in Kabul on Tuesday. For more on this, we cross live to Felix Light of the Moscow Times. Felix, thanks for joining us here on the program. Can you tell us more about what conduct the Russian government will be basing its decision on?
Well, above all, the Russian government wants from the Taliban security guarantees. Now, in the narrowest sense, with its diplomats in Kabul, it does appear to have received this. The Taliban, we're told, are protecting the Russian embassy, and there's no sort of issue there. But I think more generally, the Russian side will be very concerned about the Taliban's approach to the Central Asian republics, those former member states of the Soviet Union with whom Russia is still allied, countries like Tajikistan and Uzbekistan that border Afghanistan. Now, they have traditionally very tense relations with the Taliban, and among the Taliban sort of ranks are many fighters from those countries. So I think the Russian government will above all be keen to secure security guarantees for these countries that it very much sees as sort of a route for drug trafficking and for terrorism towards its own sort of core territory. Now, from what experts are saying, the Taliban itself do not seem to be interested in threatening these Central Asian countries. But the problem, I think, will be foreign fighters within the Taliban who may be able to go rogue and start causing trouble for Russia in this area.
And in Russia, can you tell us more about how the Taliban takeover in Afghanistan is being covered more broadly?
Well, I think there's a certain kind of dual opinion on this. On the one hand, among sort of punditry, among the official class, there's a certain degree of smugness and gloating at what is certainly a huge defeat in both political, military, and indeed PR terms for America. But I think on the other hand, whenever any Russian, I suppose, looks or thinks of Afghanistan, the first thing that comes to mind is Russia's own sort of terrible, destructive war there in the 80s, which cost 15,000 Russian lives. And so I think there is a degree of caution of the Taliban, because for many Russians, the Taliban are simply a continuation of the Mujahideen who defeated them all the way back then. So I think there's a certain degree of trepidation and really a desire to just sort of see how this one pans out, I think.
All right, Felix Light of the Moscow Times, thanks for joining us here on the program.